Yo, what up? It's your boy Diesel Time Go, and welcome to my review of Werewolf by Night, the Marvel Halloween special. Oh boy, and right off the top, I gotta say, it is by far, by none, without a shadow of a doubt, the best Phase 4 addition to the MCU. I mean, what a shift in tone. They just did a freaking 180 from Thor Love and Thunder, if you ask me. She-Hulk, this like silly banana world that we're living in. Out the park, just gone. Another realm. We're in like a 1940s, 1920s, almost 80s slasher film directed by Michael Giacchino. It wasn't quite a horror film. I mean, obviously it had the black and white aesthetics and some of the trickery from the old school, but it never like made me hug my pillow and, like rattle my teeth. It was more moments of suspense and build-up. Obviously, he's a composer, and the music helped a lot. The way he kind of married the modern MCU tone with some of the old school horror music, I thought was brilliant. And just moments like when Elsa has the guy who she shot in the face and they're like hiding from the giant Scottish guy. That wasn't like slasher film scary, but it had that same suspense of like, oh my god, is this guy gonna run his mouth? Just moments like that. And then you kind of had jump scare moments with Man-Thing when he'd pop out, when he would grab people and they would melt. Like, again, I'm not terrified, but like, oh, that's kind of crazy. I didn't know he was gonna melt that character. That was fun. So again, not a horror movie, but a great addition to the Marvel universe with horror thriller elements and also some fun fight scenes. It looked like they might have had a guy in a furry suit running around doing the werewolf stunts. I didn't see anything that couldn't be done without a little bit of wire work, and that was a nice refresher. I didn't notice any CGI body doubles, maybe when he smashed certain characters and they did unrealistic things. But it looked like all stunt work, which was really cool. Really loved to see it. The black and white allowed them to do some blood stuff. Again, a new thing for the Marvel universe. We don't usually get to see blood because of the PG-13 elements. But in black and white, maybe it's just some black paint. He's walking around with some black paint in his mouth and he just spat out, ew, gross, I hate black paint. Ew, get it out. Yeah. Another cool thing that I really liked was seeing Gael García Bernal in a leading role in the MCU, that is. He's had a ton of leading roles in smaller indie movies, and he never really crossed over to the mainstream, but to out of nowhere just whoop, plop in a Marvel movie, like, bro, props, that was cool, that was dope, love to see it. I thought the actress playing Elsa, she did a great job. Both the leads did a really great job. I didn't catch, it was like Ursula, the evil witch lady. She put on a good performance, like not a classic Marvel villain, but given the kind of genre that they were creating for themselves, she hammed it up real nice. And when she kind of got burned to death at the end, you're like, yeah, screw you, I never liked you anyways. So yeah, that was a cool payoff. Lots of cool payoffs, like all these dirtbag hunters, they all got their comeuppance, and like the neck slashing and arms chopping off, like just stuff you don't get to see in the Marvel universe. I know I saw some Reddit posters who were complaining about the look and the animation of Man-Thing. I thought he looked great. The look of him kind of had like a guy in a suit look about him, but obviously the proportions were too big. He's like as big as the Hulk, so you can't have a 9-foot actor put on a rubber suit that big. But to have it look like a rubber suit is kind of speaking Hollywood language, so my eye looks at it and believes that it could be a guy in a suit, even though my brain, deep down, if you think, I think, oh wait, no, he's 9 feet tall, obviously it's not. But I appreciate them making the effort to make it look like it could be, because you fooled me enough to enjoy the movie and not have to think about it until later. And I was like, oh, that was cool. So yeah, love the Man-Thing look, and He had a cool power set. He had like an adorable personality, but at the same time, a ferocious capability. He's like a Swamp Thing Baby Yoda. Love to see more Man-Thing maybe pop up in a Blade movie. We'll see. Another thing that I enjoyed was, opposed to She-Hulk, who if you were to bring into the next Avengers movie and her tone was from this like silly, goofy Ally McBeal world, I don't see that vibing with the MCU as it exists versus if you were to bring in a character like Werewolf by Night or Man-Thing or even Elsa. Just the more down-to-earth tone really lends it to vibing with the MCU and being more down-to-earth, like, oh, that's not really New York, but it kind of is New York. These are more characters versus caricatures, if you get what I'm saying. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. Those are the things that I loved. It was cool to get a Halloween special around Halloween time. Another new thing for Marvel. Just all kinds of new ground that they did really well. And maybe we'll get an Easter special. Who knows? I've been your boy Diesel Time. Someone's vacuuming over there. I gotta get out of here. I got more work to do anyways. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna do more of this stuff. New channel. Breaking new grounds. Oh boy. Oh boy. Peace.